we have this linear equation as an example. I want you to pause the video and solve this linear equation, and then we come back and we go through it together. Alright, you pause the video and you solve it. Now, let's look at it. 3 times x minus 2 is equal to 15. When it says solve, it means you must find out what x is equal to. Alright? Here now, you have different approaches you could take to this. One thing you could do is to multiply 3 by what is in the bracket. In other words, you expand the bracket. So let's look at that. You expand the bracket. So here now, you have 3 multiplied by x and 3 multiplied by negative 2. That's what's going to happen. Alright? So 3 times x is 3x minus 3 times negative 2. Well, minus 3 times 2. 3 times x minus 3 times 2. 3 times 2 equals 15. So then you have 3x minus 326 is equal to 15. So that's what you have. Now, you have x on the left hand side and there are no other x's. So that's good. But the problem is you have negative 6 and you have 3 mixed up with the x. So what to do? Alright. One thing you could do here is to say get rid of the negative 6 and then get rid of the 3. How do you get rid of the negative 6? You would have to add 6 to both sides. Well, add 6. I'm not going to say to both sides because you should know. So what you will do is add 6. When you add 6, you have 3x minus 6 equals 15 plus 6 plus 6. Alright? So here now, negative 6 plus 6. Now remember, I added to both sides because the equation is balanced and you need to maintain balance. If I add 6 to the left hand side first, the left hand side becomes heavy, so it's tilted down. So after putting 6 here and it becomes too heavy, I put 6 here on the right hand side as well. So I add 6 to the right hand side as well. So that's what you have, right? So here now, you have 3x, negative 6 plus 6 is 0, so that's gone, you don't have to worry about it again. 3x is equal to 15 plus 6 is 21. 15 plus 6 is 21. Alright. Now I have a 3x. 3x. 3 multiplied by x. That's what it means. It's equal to 21. Need to get rid of this 3. What I get rid of this 3 is divide by 3. Right? divide by 3. So 3x is equal to 21 divided by 3 divided by 3. So 3 cancels 3. So I have x equals, there is 1 3 in 3 and there are 7 3's in 21. So it's 7. So x is equal to 7. So you see that? Alright. So remember now, you have 7 3's here because 21 is really 3 multiplied by 7. Divide by 3 and you cancel. Or you could consider you have 3 plus 3, 6 plus 3, 9 plus 3, 12 plus 3, 15, 18, 21. So you have, when you cancel down 3, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 7 of this. 7 3's in 21. So remember that. Alright? So it's 3 times 7. It's 7. Now let's backtrack a bit. Notice at this point, you could take another approach. If we consider this here and say we have 3x minus 6 is equal to 15, instead of adding 6 first, we could divide by 3 first, you know. Fortunately, in this case, we wouldn't have to worry too much about fractions. But you don't usually do that because you'd be introducing some fractions which would give you a more difficult time, more work to do. And it would be easier to make a mistake that way. But anyway, suppose we divide by 3 here. Suppose we divide by 3. We would have 3x minus 6 is equal to 15. Now, each term that's separated by a plus or a minus must be divided by the 3. So this is divided by 3, this is divided by 3, 15 is divided by 3. So what you get, 3 cancels 3. So you have x minus, there are 2 3's in 6. So minus 2 is equal to, there are 5 3's in 15. 3 into 15 goes 5 times. And then what you do here is to say x is equal to 5 plus 2, which is 7. So x is equal to 7. So you see that? Now, yet another approach you could have taken, because remember, there is no one way to do these problems. You know, you have different ways how you can do them. We started by expanding the brackets. What we had was 3x minus 2 equals 15. But we could have started by dividing by 3. Suppose we start by dividing by 3. What would that? We would have 3x minus 2 equals 15. When you divide by 3, all of this is divided by 3. Remember, it is 3 multiplied by. Earlier, we divide each term separated by a plus or a minus by 3. But 3 and the brackets, they are not separated by a plus or a minus. It's 3 multiplied by x minus 2. So there's one big division here, 3 into 3. So what you have is x minus 2 equals, and then the 15 is divided by 3. 3 into 15, 5. There are 5 3's in 15. So what you have here now is add 2 to both sides. So you have x is equal to 5 plus 2. So x is equal to 7. So you get 7 again. Alright? So whichever way you take it, the answer is 7. X is equal to 7.